Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. أما بعد أحبتي في الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته حياكم الله. أسأل الله الكريم رب العرش العظيم أن يتولنا في الدنيا والآخرة. أحبتي في الله, no doubt we need to have thika billah, that we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we put our trust and our hope in Allah Azza wa Jalla, and that we begin to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all of our affairs, and that we have sincerity to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And really that's the true actualization of Tawheedillah, is that the mu'min doesn't waver. So we need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to strengthen us. And we need to take responsibility for our iman. Because la shak, our iman increases and it decreases. And we become weak. And you can become so weak, as the Salaf used to say, until there is no iman that exists with you. And so that's why as a believer we protect our iman. And that's why we strive our utmost, and we have to continually remind ourselves and continually strive and continually renew ourselves with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our relationship with Allah Azza wa Jal. And that we can't take for granted our status, meaning we stay stagnant, because you will become weak and you will be shaken and you will be challenged. And the only way to really overcome that is by striving and turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and renewing yourself. And what I say in addition to that, ahabati fillah, is that we have to take charge of our iman by doing what? By worshiping Allah, by making dhikr to Allah, by turning to Allah when we become weak. Because you're going to become weak, you're going to be challenged, you're going to have things shaken, you're not going to get everything you want. Things are going to challenge you, things are going to knock you over, things are going to hurt you, people are going to hurt you, things are going to let you down. And the only way to really deal with all of that is really turning back to Allah. And I say as a man, as a Muslim man, that is a time for rujula. That is a time for you to stand up as a man, as a Muslim man, and take back your iman and take back your faith, assert your faith, assert it with strength. Say, no, yeah, things are tough, things are difficult. Yes, I'm sad. Yes, I'm hurting. Yes, I'm struggling. It's not going to it's not going to take me away from my deen. It's not going to remove me from the only thing that I have that's substantial. It's not going to remove me from my salvation, which is turning to Allah Azza wa Jal. It's from Allah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. If you die right now with all the struggles you have, but you had iman, you have salvation. But if you die right now and you're thinking about turning back to jahiliyyah, you're thinking about going back to kufr, you're thinking about going back to sin, you're thinking that that's the way forward, that's the way to have some gratification, that's the way to find satisfaction, that's the way to remove the hurt that you're feeling, la abadan, you won't have success. You won't have success, especially if you die like that. So that's why as Muslim men and Muslimat, Muslim women, also the same. Stand up with strength and assert your iman, assert your faith. Don't let the shayateen from amongst mankind and jinn distract you from iman. The most precious, the only thing sahih, hakikatan, that you have of worth. It's Tawheedillah. It's Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, acknowledging the lordship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He is Al-Khaliq. He created all of this, walhamdulillah, and not just in mere play. And He is Al-Razik. He provides for you. He sustains you. He's going to assist you and increase your rizq. But you have to strive for it. You have to make effort for it. And that's Rububiyyah. That's the affair of Tawheed Ahmad Fillah, or Tawheed al-Ibadah, worshipping and directing all worship to Allah Azza wa Jal alone, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Tawheed al-Asma'i wa Sifat, the divine names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and supplicating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, calling upon Him by those names. That's what we're ordered to do. That's where your honor comes from. That's where your success comes from. Most of the people, they don't know. And most of the people, they forget. And we're weak. And we're in need of Allah, and we're in need of the reminder. Because the reminder, benefits the believer. The reminder, it benefits the believer. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the Almighty to accept our good and forgive our evil. Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam.